Yo, welcome back to my channel. I want to show you guys the best team for dungeons. Dungeons is basically a new mode that they released in the new update, and it's actually quite interesting because in this mode you can apparently pull the new secret jallyl, as well as you can infuse the crystals, and you can get some new tokens like down here, 390 jewels, and you can see I got these jewels, and then you can just go spend them on skins if that's what you want, if you're into cosmetics and all that. But basically you come in here, open event shop, and you got the keys in here. This is for double rewards, this is for singular rewards, and it's actually quite cool, guys. And I want to show you guys basically the best team, and the best team is right here. Now I'm just gonna tell you guys why this is the best team. I kind of want people to come in. You guys can't really solo dungeons unless you have like unique units, which I do not have. Let's do dungeons. Guys, don't be afraid to just ask the server sometimes to come and do dungeons with you. You're going to need basically a pretty strong fire damage unit like Natsu. You're going to need a strong, well, you're going to need, you don't need these units, guys, but I'm saying that the easiest way to do dungeons, if you want dungeons to be put on easy mode, you're basically going to need Natsu or any kind of fire damage unit, or like Ace or like Akainu. I think Rengoku works as well. Those are very good alternates for Natsu, but Natsu is probably the strongest fire damage unit for those ice mages. You're gonna need Crush because Crush can one-shot people's shields. Yeah, this guy just called me a sweat, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Fire mages, which have like 5 shields, and appears golems, which have like 15 shields, and Crush can just one-shot those shields, so it basically renders the shields useless. That is so good for this dungeon because that is one of the problems that people run into, are those shields, and Crush basically just boom deletes them, right? So you want somebody like Crush. So now we have Crush Natsu. The next unit you could have is somebody who attacks flying units. Somebody like King Miriam, or somebody like Iryu, or somebody who can attack flying units that does a decent amount of damage. I go for King Miriam because he probably has the highest DPS for flying units. Gray is also a very good addition to this team because he can stun units, he can actually freeze them, and he can also hit flying units, which is a bonus. And basically, right, in this dungeon mode, the last boss goes super fast. He starts sprinting around, and you want somebody that like Gray who can just stun them, or Katakuri who can just slow them, right? You want somebody like that. I also have here Bulma and Speed Cart, 2 farm units, so that I can get the most amount of money, because you don't really need anything aside from these 4 units. One that supports, one that hits flying units, one that can counter the ice mages, and one that can counter the shields, and they do a decent amount of DPS. That's why, guys, this team, it's so solid, because you have 2 farm units to just rack up points, and then you have everybody else that just basically does their own solid job. You don't need to upgrade Gray. You can actually just place him down. I'll show you guys how I do this. So I'm just gonna ask the server here. Alright, guys, so finally we're in the dungeons. It took actually a long time to get people to join, and I have no idea why. Like, guys, you guys should be doing dungeons. This is, first of all, a new mode. It gives you like isn't this what you guys want? Like, you guys should be doing dungeons. I guess a lot of people are still so guys, so from wave 1 through 3, you kind of just want to be farming. You don't have to worry much. Hopefully your teammates can kind of help you out here. But from wave 1 through 3, just kind of place your farm units down. Towards wave 3, I usually like to place my Gray down somewhere so that we can start freezing some units and doing damage like that, just to slow it down a little bit so that we don't get too far here, so that they don't get too far and whatnot. Also, guys, measure where exactly you want to be putting your units. It kind of can change from time to time. Sometimes you will see that your teammates put a bunch of units over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and place another one over here, yeah, like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and place down all my farm units. Now once we start getting to wave 5, you guys can see that we start getting this mage here, which is called the Fire Mage, and as you guys can see, he has 5 shields. That is a problem, guys. He is going to be problematic if you don't have somebody like crush, especially once you start getting to times where more of them start spawning in. So that's why I start placing down crush. Actually, I feel like I've actually placed him a little bit too far forward. It should be fine though. So luckily our teammates here have Irwin, so I'm just not gonna worry about him too much. If we need to worry about him, then I'll start worrying about him, but I think we're gonna be fine. I'm just gonna focus on my farm units here. We can go ahead and place another gray somewhere above here. See, this is what's so great about having teammates, is they can kind of take a bit of the pressure here. So just to slow that fire mage down, I'm gonna go ahead and put another gray down here. Boom. Very nice, very nice. So now that we start seeing the ice mages is when things start to get a little bit slippery, sorry, and we want to start putting down a Natsu or any fire damage unit is what we want to start doing. So I'm just gonna start putting him down here, and I'm gonna just put a little bit more levels on him. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put another one over here, because these ice mages are gonna be frozen, and so we can do a little bit more damage to him down there. All right, guys, so ice mages, right, and then the shield mages. Those are the guys you guys want to be focusing on. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put some more points into my upgrade units here so that I can get more money. The more money I can get, the better, because then I can carry easier. All right, very nice, very nice. Just by having down a couple of grays, one Natsu and one crush, you can see that actually they're getting pushed back quite a bit. And of course, these guys, my teammates here, are doing a splendid job, and they're gonna get a nice and free carry because they've been able to help me out, basically take the pressure off of me so that I can farm up and yeah, do some more damage. So as you guys can see, the ice mages start to pack a punch here. I believe that around wave 10 is when the winged units start to spawn in. So I actually want to save up some money for my king, to place down my king so that my king can do a bit more damage to that unit. Gray is good enough to freeze him as well, which is kind of nice. He's good to freeze the winged unit, which is very nice. But here we are gonna have to put down king somewhere soon because of that. All right, I think he might be coming here. I'm not sure yet. I think I can give him a point. Give this guy a point. Just want to make sure that he does appear during this one or not. Otherwise, I'd be wasting money. I mean, I guess I can just place him down and see what happens here. See, the good thing about having a teammate that has Irwin is that Irwin can actually take some of that pressure from the winged unit as well. Yep, he's actually there. You guys can see right there, he's showing his wing right there. So I'm actually gonna put king to flying so that he just prioritizes that guy. He can put some points into him because that's gonna be annoying. Nice, very nice. All right, guys, so since a lot of the pressure is being taken off, I'm actually just going to go ahead and kind of just farm up a bit more here. I just want to prioritize farming now, because it seems like we're going to be in a pretty steady and flowing season here. I don't know why I said it that way. I don't know. I'm just kind of spewing out words here. I'm just trying to do some dialogue. As you guys can see, my game's a bit laggy there right now. There's a lot of units and stuff. So this owl mage is usually a problem, but if you guys can farm up and then start putting points into king, then it should be fine. Next, I want to go ahead and upgrade her. So usually, guys, I usually max out my crush and Natsu, and then I start maxing out my king, because a lot of the times your teammates are going to be pretty good at taking the owl's pressure, and that's kind of what you want to look for. You want to look for teammates that have Irwin or that have any units that can hit flying units. Also, Gray is very good because he can also hit flying units, which is really nice. Okay, guys, so now that we have all our farm units upgraded, we can start to put more money into our units and start to really do some damage and start to really carry this game. So I'm just gonna try to max out crush, and I'm gonna try, no, actually I just want to get Crush's full AoE circle so that I don't have to worry about the fire mages or any of the golems either. So I'm just gonna start putting more points into him like that. And now he's doing 26,000 damage. His next level is going to allow him to have that nice round AoE. I should have probably put him more towards here. Yeah, it would have been better if I put him more towards this area. So I'm actually going to put another crush down here, and I'm going to put him to hit last units. like that, and so that he's just constantly hitting those last units down there. Now, as you guys can see, the ice mages now here are starting to pick up. So I'm going to go ahead and give one last point to Crush. And then the rest of my points are going to go into Natsu. Yeah, because that's going to be a bit annoying for sure. I think I'm going to put another Natsu down here just to make sure that they're not really a problem. All right. These fire mages right there, you can see. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and put some... we're going to go ahead and put another Natsu over here so that he can just start hitting... a little bit sooner. We're gonna put him to hit strongest unit, and we're just gonna put more points into him like that. Yeah, so as you guys can see, this massive crystal golem is supposed to spawn in with 15 shields, and they got wiped out because of my Crush. So that's why Crush is so very awesome in this game mode. And as you guys can see, guys, you actually want to take advantage of his full circle AoE. So I kind of messed up here upgrading this one because I'm basically missing out on all this half AoE. I might as well have upgraded this one or just put him into the center. So don't be dumb like me. Don't place him down there. That's a very bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and place down another Natsu here just for the extra... oh, I can't. Well, I was gonna say just for the extra DPS, but I'm just gonna start putting some points into King. I'm gonna go ahead and place down another King here and upgrade him. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this guy and just start putting points into this one as well. Start putting points into this guy, and yeah, see that owl mage is, you know, the owl mages are gonna start to spawn in with a little bit more health, so you want to start to upgrade your King a little bit and start doing a bit more damage to the owl mages. But again, the Irwin, and because it's such a big map and the Irwins are, you know, the Irwins can put a lot of pressure on that as long as no other units are coming and stuff. But right here, as you guys can see, the fire units are getting absolutely smacked. They don't even stand a chance really. And as you can see, that massive crystal guy lost all of his shields, which was really nice as well. I think I can put some points into him. I can put some points into him as well. So right now, what I should start prioritizing is those ice mages. I kind of neglected them doing so much damage, or sorry, spawning in with so much health. But as you guys can see, the gray with the Natsu combo is actually really good. It's funny how I did a Natsu versus gray, and I got a comment and somebody said something very interesting. They said, why not have both of them? And it's pretty true, honestly. Like, I mean, why not have both of them? Because both of them honestly work hand in hand. They're actually very, very good together. And yes. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and upgrade Natsu next. Right here, we're gonna start upgrading Natsu. Put another point into him. His DPS is really nice, so it's always nice to upgrade Natsu. You can never upgrade Natsu enough. So as you guys can see, guys, the gray is doing a splendid job at controlling the pace. So I'm actually gonna delete this gray that's back here, and I'm gonna put another one over here, and I'm gonna target this one at last, so that this one is hitting all the ones at the front and this one is hitting all the ones at the end. And then we can just start putting points into really just these front units because they're just being pressured back. So now we can just start focusing on maxing out these front units and just doing the most amount of damage. So this is actually wave 19. We're already reached the last wave, so I'm actually just going to put some points into whoever. I should probably put points into Natsu since this whole wave of ice units started coming out, but they should be controlled relatively, so I think we should be fine. Let's just put some points into this Natsu then right here. And sorry guys, I guess I'm lagging a little bit. It's probably because of the amount of units and stuff. I'm gonna probably restart my computer after this one. So as you guys can see, he starts running. You see this boss, he starts running like crazy, but he should, I hope that he should be frozen soon. Please freeze him. Oh god, my grays are failing me right now. They're probably trying to freeze these guys. Yeah. It's probably... oh yeah, yep. Okay, so that's not the best right there, but I think he should be frozen. He should be freezing sometime soon. I think this gray is gonna hit him. But there we go. There you go. So boom, just like that, guys. And then of course this massive crystal golem goes so slow, so we will be fine. We drop a GG, guys. GG's. Thanks for helping. And there you go. And also, guys, you get an extra drop for being the highest damage in the game. And there you guys have it. So that, guys, is what I think is the best team to use in this game mode. You want somebody who can hit flying units. You want somebody who can support with freezing, stunning, or slowing. You want a farm unit. I go with 2 just because I want to be sure that I can do a lot of damage. Then you want somebody who can take care of those ice mages. You want somebody who can take care of the shields. And of course, you actually don't need 2 farm units. Sometimes it's probably more optimal to have like Kyoda instead of Speed Cart, or maybe the new Erza units, or Pito, somebody who can just do a lot of damage. Maybe you want a heavy damage dealer. That's also very nice. But usually a lot of the times your teammates are going to be able to take some of that pressure, and what you want to focus on is doing what you need to do, just being as useful as possible. And you can do that by having these 3 units right here, or these 4 units right here. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on post notifications so you get notified for any future uploads. Seriously, guys, I appreciate it when you guys watch my videos, and you guys know that I honestly try to reply to every single one of your comments, and I thank you guys so much for watching my videos and commenting. I know I say that all the time. You guys are probably like, come on, Blocks, just fuck off and end the video already. And so I will. Peace out, guys.